Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, I'll share something with you which would ring a bell. Okay, tell me if I'm right or wrong. This is a known fact, at least in my experience. The person who takes the name of God 24/7, literally everything you talk to him, he will bring God's name. Oh, because of God, oh, whatever I achieved, oh God, this, God be with you. And like some Muslims, everything Allah, Allah, Allah Khalli, Allah this, Allah that. And you speak to some, maybe even Hindu guys, Are Bhagwan ki deen hai, Bhagwan ne diya, Bhagwan. These people who take the name of God in literally every single thing, who some of them even hold their holy book and they walk, and when they go to pray in front of everyone, they'll be like this, and they will do all these theatrics. I call it theatrics. They'll light a candle and they'll cry, and when they go to church like this, they will extend their hand. Those people are the biggest crooks in this world. Biggest. They will literally tell you sweet sounding words. They might even tell you, don't worry, anytime I'm there for you. But the day you actually go to them for help or assistance, they will not help you. They will not even give you a sip of water. They'll say, brother, pray to God. God will give you. God is there for you. And throughout my life, I have realized those people who take the name of God, it's best you stay away from them. Block them. Because forget being helpful to you on your day of need. These guys actually do more harm than good. So now, what is the reason that I brought this up? Okay? What is the reason that I suddenly brought up, okay, if a guy is holy, and almost all our heroes that we have, people we admire, people who have achieved success, fame, whatever, all those people, they put on a facade and an image that they are good. They will talk about hard work, leadership, success, believe in yourself. Nice, sweet sounding words. But their character or their actions is totally something else. I'll give you a few examples. Masterclass is a new series where all these famous people share their so-called secrets in inverted commas. In that you have even Bill Clinton giving you the traits of a leader, being ethical, moral, and true to yourself. Imagine Bill Clinton. You have George W. Bush giving lessons of leadership and learning. He says about integrity, about all the things that he never did. He will talk about that. How you should stand up for your people and trust, earn their trust and do what is right. And then, okay, I give you two examples. You know Harvey Weinstein, right? Has got indicted for being a sexual predator. Everyone knew that, but nobody opened their mouth. After he got charged with all these women coming out from the Me Too movement, everyone distanced themselves from him. But if you go back to the past, when he was famous and rich, Gwyneth Paltrow used to literally hold his hand and say, whatever I am is because of him. Oprah Winfrey, who is the bastion of good character. There's one photograph of her kissing his cheek and hugging him. Oprah. Now, for example, The Rock. People admire The Rock. Yes, he's a great, successful person. But if you ask him, how did you build your physique? He says, natural. Imagine a guy who's in his 50s, who's so massive, so big, says he's natural. Have a look at, just Google search, don't take my word, Rocky Maivia, when he was in WWE. You see his face is completely changed because he has undergone multiple surgeries. Okay, his complete face is changed. Have a look at his physique when he was Rocky Maivia. He even has gynecomastia. That is fluid retention in your nipples when you take growth hormone and steroids. He has been a wrestler. He has, made his body go through so much of brutality. And he says, no, natural. Yeah, you have to do exercise. You have to discipline yourself. And he is one of the most disciplined individuals ever. I'll give him that. But he'll not tell you the truth. He'll not tell you, I take steroids. He just has to admit. Google search this guy. His name is Mike O'Hearn. M-I-K-E O'Hearn. H-E-A-R-N. Yeah. This guy is 55 plus. Massive, is huge. To this date, he says he's natural. Have a look at, I'll give you another example. Gary Vaynerchuk speaks about leadership and people admire him and he gives so much of big lectures. Do you know that this guy is a #1 scammy artist who, during the crypto boom, he gathered, this is an actual fact, I wish I had that video. He gathered the richest friends of his and they invested in crypto, launched it, people bought it, and then he gave them the signal when to sell it. And these guys made billions, huh? While others, they lost everything. Logan Paul, same, he cheated people. Okay, Kim Kardashian, to forget, he is not a character anyway. All these people, all this, see, you check any athlete, even Carl Lewis, you think the athletes in the Olympics, they're natural? Serious question. You seriously think the athletes who are number 1, 2, and 3, they're natural? See, forget the athletes. You speak to any businessman, ask him, sir, what is the advice to becoming like you, rich and successful? What is the answer he'll give you? Hard work, dedication, focus, believe in yourself, believe in God, have a team. All the cliche bullshit answers. Does anyone tell you the truth? Does anyone tell you, oh, I had to bribe these people, I had to give cash under the table, I had to brutally kill the competition, I had to ensure that the vendor doesn't give anyone, so I greased him, I provided some guys with women and money? They'll never. In fact, one guy who I know is a very pious, holy, religious guy. He talks about God and he wanted to, millionaire, he wanted to convert me to Islam also. Very pious guy. And he started opening up business markets in Africa, many places in Africa. And one day, I guess he told me this by mistake. He told me when he gets these African guys here, they are from the government and some people are very influential, powerful, good vendors. He brings them here, gives them, a credit card with cash. They want women, they want, laptops, they want watches, they want whatever they want, he will give them. From women to wine to booking a hotel room in his name and letting them enjoy. And Imagine this guy who's supposed to be a holy guy is encouraged. He's not doing all this, but he keeps these guys happy. So I was like, okay, interesting. And why is he doing that? So that his business can grow. But if outsiders would ask him, how is your business successful? Say, Allah gave me, God gave me, hard work. He'll give all the humble bullshit answers. Now why am I telling you this? When I do my coaching, when I do my mentoring, when I, take people's CVs, and it's not just the cliche standard stuff. Okay, put a suit. Oh, put these nice words. No. You can't succeed that way, man. You have to use the loopholes of the system. I've always told people, use the loopholes of the system, only then you will succeed. Only then you'll survive. Only then you'll make it. Because I'll give you a simple example. Let's say 10 females. They are trying to get into, and this is a true story, real story. I know because one of the contestants there became my client later on. So imagine there are 20 girls who are auditioning for being selected for Miss Universe. Okay, to be groomed and mentored and whatever. Miss Universe. And all 10 are beautiful. All 10 are smart. All 10 are good at talking. All 10 are intelligent. So now, if there are only 5 slots and 20 girls, on what basis can you get in? Unless you are so exceptional that you distance yourself from the second place winner. Otherwise, if everyone is the same, then it comes to luck, no? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm hinting at. Casting couch. What do? The producer or the casting manager or director calls the girls one by one in the room, and then he says, how badly do you want this? The girl who says, more than anything, sir, then he'll come near the girl, he'll start smooching her, kissing her, touching, putting his hand inside her clothes and saying, if she responds well, she got the role. She gets the role. And then after he has selected the candidates he likes, they have to keep him happy. How do you think these girls and even guys, how do they enter? Either you need to give them money. If you're a guy, you need to give them tons of money, or maybe your rear end, where the sun doesn't shine, you give your bum to him. So which one do you want to give? Now, obviously, that doesn't mean I tell my clients, listen, you have to give your bum to the employer. I know some of you like to be sarcastic that way. Yes, in very, very rare cases, in my whole 20 years, only 2 decision makers asked for money under the table in Dubai. Only 2. And they got very lucrative jobs. But the rest of them, they succeed only through loopholes. So what are the loopholes? One can be finding out the hidden information before anybody else knows. Like, what is the selection criteria? What are the questions he'll ask at the interview? How many people will be there? Who to impress? What to say, not to say? You get this information leaked in advance. Second one is you get someone who is supporting you and he gets some benefit by recommending you, which I told you, under the table. The third one is whereby you play your cards right. You figure out who's the owner, where does he go, what does he like, who are his friend circle. And through that you find, okay, this person, I know someone who knows this person, can put in a word. So, for me personally, when I deal with my clients, I don't take up that route simply because, I don't want to ruin my relationship with someone I know for years for someone who pays me just to, get his job done. And I don't know this guy. Our relationship is only money. So I don't do that. So please don't say, I'll pay you money, get me a guaranteed job. I don't do that. But what I do is, I educate people. These are the loopholes of the system which nobody will share. I'll give you a small example. In most of the companies and organizations, there is always things that the insiders know, but they don't share with the outsiders. That information will determine whether you will succeed or fail. Or, let's say my specialization is Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. When people show me their CVs, automatically I know whether it'll work or not work in seconds. Been doing for 20 plus years, man. 25. So when I see the CV with the language, the presentation, okay. Second is the way these guys talk, the way they answer the interviews. When I ask them, what is your strategy? When they tell me this, it's a matter of seconds for me. And I can predict with 100% accuracy that whether they will succeed or fail. There have been exceptions in these 25 years, 2 or 3 times. But majority, because see, I've been in the industry, man. But if you approach anybody else, any company, any other guy, he will give sweet sounding bullshit. And they'll charge you less money also. Because at the end of the day, they know, fine, give him all these nice promises. And then after that, they have well prepared, well rehearsed reasons why you didn't succeed. So what am I trying to tell you through this whole video? See, whomsoever is your hero, whomsoever you admire or whose advice you take, whether it's a coach, whether it's an influencer, whether it's a best-selling book, they give gems of advice. Understand this much. All these people are doing it for some benefit of their own. And nobody in their right mind will give you their trade secrets. No one. It's impossible. Find me one businessman who will tell you who is the supplier, what is the rate, what is the price, will tell you all the secrets. Nobody does. Even these online influencers, coaches who give you this course material, this bullshit course. Watch these videos, watch this, what that. It's just they'll read 20 books, they'll cherry pick a topic, read it out, make a video of it, and then sell it. And imagine if he makes one course like this and he manages to sell to, let's say, 1,000 people, and if he charges $100, 100 into 1,000, how much is that? 100,000? I don't know. He has covered his cost, right? Even if to make this course and all that took him 20,000, okay, dollars, he's made 100,000. So the goal is to maximize. So just remember, nobody will share their trade secrets. Very rarely does anyone tell you the truth. Be it in business, be it in relationships, even some people who claim to be in love with you or claim to be your friend, they will also give you bullshit, man. So my teaching or my wisdom or gyan in Hindi, they say to them is, remember, study the loopholes of the system. And if you can't figure it out, take the guidance and mentorship of someone who does. And with my clients, I tell them straight, listen, you have paid me money. You want me to tell you the truth. Okay? You're not going to succeed by going down this route. Because remember, the number of clients, the number of individuals, number of people I meet with, not everyone has the gift of the gab, the ability to market, sell themselves. Not everyone looks smart or is handsome or, Hey, hi, doggy. Hey. Which breed is this? So just keep that in mind. Well, he doesn't speak English. That's okay. The dog is a nice dog, but it's high energy. So it's not good to keep that dog unless you can take the dog for running and all that. Others, I think it's a terrier. I'm not too sure. But they're super high energy. So you can't keep them at home. You have to make them run outside. Anyway. So, yeah, you have to, man. And remember, being honest, I'm telling you this, being honest, being a good guy, not going to help. You cannot succeed in today's day and age. Forget social media, forget, this world is filled with so many temptations. And if you think that you can succeed by being a nice guy and good guy and decent guy, all the best to you. I would, I'm not saying that each and every single individual on this planet is evil. But, when you play cricket, you need to play cricket the way it's played, right? Have you seen how many times in football, when they're playing football, top-notch players, they will fake as if, oh, foul, and they'll fall down. They're faking it. And they're cheating the system. They'll collapse and they'll claim a penalty. Why do they cheat? Why do they fake this? In hockey, I used to play hockey. The coaches used to teach some of the players, when the guy is too close to you, act as if you're hitting the ball, purposely miss it and hit him. Hit him on his face or hit him on his leg. So, this is what happens. This is how people are, man. Just keep one thing in mind. If you think life is all hunky-dory and good guys and God and all that, fine. If you're surrounded by those kind of people who will help you and guide you, fine. Nothing wrong in that. I know personally some guys who believe in praying and they will dedicate their lives to going to all these conferences and spiritual gatherings, and they state even on Facebook, glory to God and God has helped me get this. Fine. If things are working for you that way, all the best. But if they are not, and you're one like ordinary like us, you are not special, you don't have exceptional talent, you're not hyper intelligent, you're just a normal everyday guy. Remember, all these guys, these multi-millionaires, billionaires, all of them, they're playing a dirty game which they'll never share with you. Whomsoever you admire, even Ray Dalio, who was supposed to be this epitome of all goody stuff, just Google search. There's one article that came out